Scholarships don't help people. They're not looking for people to help. Nobody's going to help you move. Helpers have gotten wiser. If you need help, start moving. I know you're wondering, if I can't help myself, how should I be moving? Nobody wants to just go and start pushing a parked car. It is very difficult to push a horse to the water. People want to help you when you're in motion. You're going along, and I'll escort you with water, with food, with good music, with everything you need for the trip. But for me to come to where you are and say, get up, let's go, it's not very hard. Some of you go to people's comment sections and say, I'm a singer, nobody support me. They check your account, there's no post of you singing. Nothing. Some of you want to study abroad, you want your uncle and your auntie to help you. You're applying to schools abroad that your uncle, he can't even afford. His children can't afford that kind of school. Maybe his children can afford that kind of school, but he doesn't have that kind of extra money to give you. What do? You start moving strategically. They're affordable schools. Find a cheap school that you can go to. Apply to a school that is so cheap that your uncle sees the bills and he's like, I've sent it. That's why most times I tell you guys to study in Europe, because honestly, I don't really like when people borrow money to study abroad. You can borrow proof of funds, okay? Money you're not going to touch. But to borrow money to do this thing, but already I feel like some people already have that story for another day. I wanted to see some people already have a habit of living beyond their means and borrowing, and I would never know what that life is by the grace of God. I don't want to know what it is. I'm very content with things that I have. I live within my means. Moving on, please keep moving and move strategically. People are more inclined to help you when you're already in motion. It's just a lot easier. There was a time when helpers would just come and raise somebody. Back then, they would just discover a singer, raise the person. But now, people want to see you doing things. Basketball scout wants to go to the courts and see you doing things. A basketball scout wants to see your YouTube videos. A casting director wants to see your reels, wants to see what you've been doing. People just want to see what you've been doing. Even most times for Big Brother, most of the people that go on Big Brother, you see that at some point you realize they had history. It's just always easier to help someone that you can attest to what they can do. Sometimes when people want to do business with you, they go to your account to see what you've done before. They go to see what you're selling. They go to see, have you done it before, that kind of thing. So it's very hard for you to just gain the trust of a helper or someone that wants to invest in you. And that's another reason why for scholarship application as well, scholarships don't help people. I need to put this out. Scholarships do not help people. Scholarships help the school, help the government of the country you're going to. So when they're looking for a candidate, they're not looking for people to help. So you're not going to get a scholarship because you're poor and you have good grades. That's not who they're picking. Scholarships help people who are already people. The same way Harvard takes people who are already people, as well as people whose fathers or parents were people. Harvard doesn't make people. Harvard selects people and says, I will work with you. You're already smart. You're already talented. You're already rich. So for those of you who are praying for helpers, I pray you find helpers, but it's always better for your helper to find you in motion and not just moving foolishly, but moving strategically. Just keep moving. People want to see you doing things.